Zap English, listening.
Level 2, Unit 3, Describing people.
This Real English Listening podcast accompanies the ebook that you can download at zapenglish.com.
In this unit, you're going to practice listening to real conversations about personality. Here we go. Listening task 1. Listen to Sandra talking about the characteristics of a friend and Nicholas talking about a boss. Which words or expressions do they use to describe these people?
Good friends. I'm afraid I'm a bit of a snob because I want my good friends to be rather like me, interested in many things and likes to do things and likes to have fun and likes to share. I think having fun is so important. A good friend to me is somebody that you will be able to say things to and they'll make you feel better just by talking to them. I think that's very, very important, that you have somebody to express your dilemmas to. Talking for me helps me solve my problems. I don't always pay attention to their answers, or I don't want any. I just want to talk. Good friends are very, very important to me. To have a friend to do something with, to share things with. I just think it would be very, very sad to not have any friends, and not necessarily somebody you have to share your life with, but somebody, just have people around you can count on or call, let's do this, or call and say, I need to talk to you, I need to talk to somebody. Many, many reasons for good friends. They're very important.
I think that the perfect boss would be sometimes maybe even the perfect person, someone who is understanding as well as motivating, maybe even something like an encouraging acquaintance that you would have. So I've had bosses that were not quite so friendly or not quite so kind, but then I've had bosses that really went the extra mile to make sure that I understood what was going on and to continue motivating me to do better in my job so that he could probably have an easier job as well.
Listening task 1. Answers. Well, Sandra thinks friends are very important and she wants her friends to be fun, good at listening, and interested in doing things. Nicholas talks about good bosses being motivating and understanding. Listening task 2. Now you're going to take a simple and fun personality test. Think of your 3 favourite animals and put them in order. 1 being the animal you like the most. 2 being your second favourite animal, and 3 being your third favourite. Then think of 2 adjectives to describe each animal. Have you done that? OK, now listen to Greg doing the same thing and find out what the test means. See if you think Greg agrees with the test and see if you agree with the test. Okay, so we are going to play a kind of personality psychology game or test. I would like you to think of your 3 favourite animals in order. So the first animal is your very favourite animal. Second animal, second favourite, and third animal, third favourite. Okay?
Okay.
So, think about your animals.
Okay.
Okay. Now I want you to think of maybe 2 adjectives for each of those animals.
Okay.
Okay. So, tell me your first animal.
First
Favourite animal.
favorite animal is a cat.
Okay.
Cats.
A cat or cats. And what is your adjective? What adjectives to describe a cat or cats?
Adventurous and what was my other word? Adventurous and independent.
Okay. All right. So this is supposedly,
Yeah.
this is how you want other people to think you are.
Okay.
So you want other people to think you are.
Adventurous and independent.
Okay. Right. What was your second animal?
Second animal was a dog or dogs.
And
Yeah.
the 2 adjectives?
2 adjectives is loyal and friendly.
Okay. Well, according to our little game, this animal and these adjectives are how other people do think you are.
Oh.
How they think you are. So people think you are.
Loyal and friendly.
Okay. Right, your third animal.
An elephant.
Okay. And adjectives for elephant?
Smart and funny.
Okay. Well, this is quite good because according to this game, this test, this is how you really are.
Oh, really?
So you're smart and funny. So what do you think about that? Do you think there's any truth in it?
Maybe. Maybe some truth.
I would say you're smart, definitely, and friendly.
Oh, I was thinking about the animals.
Listening task 2. Answers. So, Greg wants others to think he's adventurous and independent. And he is really smart and funny. Or so the test says. Did you agree with what the test said about you? Listening task 3. Think about the kinds of personalities you dislike the most. Maybe it's people who are unkind, or maybe you don't like lazy people. Now listen to a conversation on the same topic. Do we have the same ideas as you?
Hi, Sybil.
Hi, Katie. How are you today?
I'm very good. We're sitting in the garden. It's a lovely day. You can hear the birds. So, yeah, I'm feeling good. But when we're going to talk about something which is maybe not the most positive or nicest thing, because we're going to talk about the kinds of personalities that we don't like.
That's very difficult for me because I like so many people, but I'm going to try hard.
Okay, well, we're not going to talk about particular people,
No.
but things about characters. So, for example, I really dislike rudeness.
Oh, yes.
Politeness is very important to me. So, when people are not polite, I hate that.
I agree with you. You can smooth out your conversation so well just with a little bit of manners at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yes.
Please, thank you, sorry, whatever.
Yeah. Canadians are always saying, oh, I'm sorry, but...
The British too.
Yeah, we think of ourselves as very polite people.
And the other thing that I don't like is when people are, what's the word? I guess pretentious, which is quite a difficult word, but people sort of think that they are or pretend to be
Better than
different,
they are.
special, better than they are when there's no need.
That's true. Now, I don't know if you want me to give an example before we carry on to pretentious. I was going to say to you, here's something that really bugs me, Katie.
Okay.
And we're talking about rudeness.
Yeah.
People and their cell phones
Oh,
and
yeah,
their
that is rude.
computers and things like that, and technology. When you walk into a room and somebody is watching television and they don't turn it off to talk to you,
Yeah.
and when people have their cell phones on all the time as they're walking, no matter what they're doing, they
And-
have
yeah, and I
these
think-
cell phones that get in the way of your conversation.
Yeah, and I think that shows a lack of respect for the other person, because it's almost like they are acting as though you're not interesting enough. You're not as interesting or more interesting than some TV program. Or, I hate it when people are texting when they're talking to you, because
Exactly.
again, it's rude. It doesn't show respect at all.
So, Katie, I would almost hesitate to say, but I think I would like to say that the cell phone alone has caused society to become rude almost overnight and almost everywhere.
Yeah.
Because
would
I
agree.
see people on their cell phones everywhere I've ever been now.
Yeah.
And they would rather be talking on their cell phone than experiencing what's really happening right now around them and in front of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I find it very disturbing.
Yeah. So we both agree that that rudeness is a big one. We don't like that.
And it's getting worse. It's a
yes.
big one, and it's getting a lot worse fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely agree. The other thing, top thing for me, kind of personality character that I don't like is I really don't like unkindness. People
that's
being mean
huge.
for
That's
no
big.
reason.
Yes. Well, I couldn't agree more with you there. Yeah.
I some people would say that it's not being genuine or true, but I think it's nicer sometimes not to say something, even if it's the truth, than to say something unkind or mean for no result.
Yeah, that might be another manners that's going out the window nowadays very quickly, don't you think?
Yeah.
People get used to watching television, and television's very chop, 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 quick, and they don't have time for that sort
Yeah.
of manners. Yeah, I agree.
So be nice, everybody. Be nice.
Be kind. The Dalai Lama is on about kindness. He says that's more important than anything.
I agree.
But just to be kind to people is a wonderful thing, and unpretentious.
Yeah. And polite.
Listening task 3. Answers. Well, Sybil and I talked mainly about people being rude and people not being nice. Was that the same as your thoughts and ideas? Congratulations! You've completed 3 different listening tasks with natural speech on the topic of describing people's character.
Remember, there are some extra tasks to help develop your listening in the accompanying ebook from zapenglish.com. Thank you for listening. Bye.